Howdy folks, what's this video about? You're gonna find out. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Jeff of ArizonaHotHomestead. Today we're going to show you what I've been doing on the pump house. And I know some of you have been following me. Says, damn, that pump house is a year old by now. Yeah, it takes forever. And you'll have to see my next video on. I'll explain why it takes forever to do crap around here. But anyhow, let me show you the door. Unfortunately, I don't have the stages of the door, so we're just going to kind of explain everything. So let's take a look. The door is dirty just because that piece was laying down. That's actually not on there. It's actually just sitting there loosely. So, because I still need to put some caulking, and I'll show you everything here in a second. But basically what I've done is I've framed my door with this J channel. Come up here, put some caulking around here so it doesn't leak through here. And then there's some caulking up inside here, so any water that gets in here, it doesn't go behind. I'm going to drill some holes down in the bottom of that so that water can go through. Now I'll show you on the screen what I use. I use the gate kit. I don't know if you can see the hinge here, but basically you can't see because I've already put stuff on there, but this hinge actually comes out to here, and then it comes down to here, and it has a cross piece, and you put a 2x4 up here, another one down here, and it helps to square up your door or your gate. Basically, there's another hinge down there. It only comes with 2 hinges. It's only like 30 bucks at Home Depot. So what I did was I framed it with the 2x4s, and then on the outside I put a 1/2 inch OSB. Then on the inside, I went in a little bit and put an OSB because I got my doorstop here, because this doorstop is actually going to help keep the rain, the water from getting in, and it's going to help seal this room up really nicely. So I've got you going all the way around. Then I have caulking in here. And then here I have, you can't see it, but there is radiant barrier, you know, that reflectix. I wrapped this piece of OSB with it, wrapped it around here, and then stapled it on. And then I use this house wrap to go around the outside, on the very outside, all the way around here, so the front side. And then I taped it all up. And these corners are like this because I cut this so that it would fit in here better. That's why you also have this here. Now it doesn't, and then I also have a corner piece here, and this is 3 inch by 3 inch. I couldn't find 2 inch. This here is 2 inches because you got your 1.5 inch for the 2x4, and then your 1/2 inch for the OSB. So this is 2 inches. But I had to trim this off because I couldn't find a 2 inch. But it worked out because now this goes back here 3 inches, and yet this only goes back a couple of inches. So it worked out perfectly. That allowed me to caulk all that stuff there, and I'll show you that here in a little bit. So I put this all the way around. Then I just put this tape on the end, obviously to help keep the water from getting up in there. And then I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to put caulking all throughout here so water can't seep in there. And then you can see how the door doesn't quite fit because it's so tight. But once you kind of put some pressure behind, it does close all the way, and it's going to make a tight seal so that A, no air no cold air will get in this pump house, and no water. Now I got to put some latches that will help keep it closed. And then for a handle, I'll just use this for the handle. So let me pull this out and I'll show you what it looks like in there. So obviously I had to cut this, and then I filed it down so there's no burrs on there. But I cut this piece, and when I did, I used just my cordless saw with a metal cutting blade. So I cut it to fit. I purposely designed this like this so that this literally fits right up in here. So if I wanted to cock that, I could. But here is the front of the door. So you can see I've got this house wrap there. You can see I've got the 3-inch angle piece, and then I've got the J-channel. And so what I'll do is I'll put some caulking right along here and right along here. There's already caulking underneath this. So I've already caulked underneath this. I'm still going to caulk the edge here. And then we'll caulk here. So it's going to be well protected. And then we're going to put some caulking along here so that when I go to put this piece on, it will smush that caulking. And then when I screw it in, then I'll add some more caulking. Same thing with over here. We'll shove some caulking up in there, and that will help keep it good. Use just some screws. I've already put some caulking around the screws so A, it doesn't come loose, but it also helps seal it up. So now just staple this on. So now all I gotta do is finish putting some caulking on this, put this on, and then put that J-channel up on top, and then screw it in place. And then put my hinges. I'm going to put a hinge up here, and then I'm going to put another hinge down here, because that door is so well padded that, like I said, it's going to need to help push it in, and that will help do so. Down there slid in better. Out here it sticks out more. But that's okay, it makes a nice tight seal. So far this winter, it was a warm winter, but this pump house did really good. It always stayed more than 10 degrees above what was outside, and that's with no heating source. I do have the pipes wrapped. I do have heat tape on there, but I still want to provide another heat source, and you have to stay tuned to see what kind of heat source I use for this. That's why you guys subscribe. Click that notification bell. So, got my trim pieces up there. Got my gutter. Kind of windy, huh? Up on top, I've already caulked everything. Alright, I guess I better get back to work. Thanks for tuning in. So, catch my next video, because I'm going to explain a little bit of why it takes me forever to do a project. I started this project May of last year, and here it is April of this year. Wow. See you, bye, have fun.